Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in this reading, it's all about your personality. You'll be describing your personality, who you are by yourself, who you are around others, and just shadow aspects of yourself. I tried recording this yesterday, but it didn't go so well, so I didn't post it. So here we are again today, re-recording. If you'd like a more in-depth reading about who you are as a person, your personality, then my email is in the description box along with my Instagram account. As long as the timestamps as well as usual. So over here we have pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. Choose which pile resonates with you. If somehow in the reading it doesn't resonate with you, keep watching because a message might pop up for you. If you resonate with more than one pile, then that's fine. If you don't resonate with any of them, then I'll be doing multiple pile readings, so don't worry about that. So let's get into it. Okay, so pile 1, let's have a look at your personality. Okay, so we have the moon. Ooh, it can be quite secretive. Some of you can be quite secretive, and others, it's like you're not afraid to do that deep shadow work. It's almost like you feel that you feel like something that needs to be explored deep within you, so then you go ahead and explore it so that you can move past it. And for others as well, there's some real psychic energies coming up here. The wheel. Yeah, you're not afraid of that, not transformational kind of thing, but you're not afraid to go through new cycles of life because you have this great ability to look deep within you, so you can change whatever it is that is holding you back. You can move past it to start a new cycle of life. Yeah, I just heard karmic cycles. It's like you keep moving past your karmic cycles. So it's like past life kind of issues that keep popping up, and then you just work through it, and then that's that karmic cycle done, complete. The Page of Pentacles. Temperance. Yeah, you're not afraid to balance yourself out at all. You're not afraid to feel unbalanced, to work through what's going on in your subconscious. You work through it until you're feeling balanced enough within yourself to move forward. Let me move that around. And the Knave of Wands. Okay, 2 knaves. I'll take a look at further. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, this pile really likes to dive deep into their subconscious so that their mind is your mind opens up and you're clear of whatever's blocking you, of the mental blockages. The 5 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so yeah, some of you aren't afraid to dive deep within you, and then for others, it's almost like you have difficulty sitting with your feelings because some of you have the tendency to feel depression. So then in that way, your feelings are quite intense. So it's like, oh, I don't want to dive deep into my emotions because I'm scared of what I'll find. I'll end up feeling depressed, more depressed than I am now. You try to, I just heard you like to run away from your feelings because you're quite upset usually as it is. You're quite depressed already as it is. So the more you dive deep into your feelings is the more that it feels too overwhelming for you. Yeah, so it's almost like you'll turn into the temperance reverse, where nothing really, you're not mixing well with your emotions. Yeah, so when it's upright with the moon, it's almost like you're not afraid of your feelings, you're not afraid of your emotional depth. Well, some of you are afraid of your emotional depth. Because it seems like you can go deep, 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 deep. And with the Knave of Wands, the Knave of Wands is all about feeling attracted to a new passion project. So it could be that some of you constantly feel a new lease of passion. And then for others, with the Knave of Pentacles, you always have business ideas. You constantly have different ideas, to be honest. And you're quite patient as well. You're quite rooted in who you are as well. You know who you are, and you know how to get to what you want in life. Let's go further. Making a choice. Moonlight, yeah. As I was saying, this is quite a psychic pile. Some of you are quite psychic. You just know things. It's quite a lot of Pisces in this pile. Yeah, I'm seeing Pisces. And Mountain, yeah. So accessing that emotional depth for some people, it can seem quite intimidating, like you're trying to climb this mountain that you'll never get to the top of, because it's almost like it's one thing after the other after the other. So why should you look deep down within your own emotions? You just bury your emotions, and to that point it's very unhealthy. You can pick up quite unhealthy habits by burying your emotions, because what do you really feel? By burying your emotions, you're feeling even more depressed, because you're going through so much effort just to bury those heavy emotions. What good is that going to do you in the long run? It's better to dive deep, do that deep healing, that shadow work, because you'll feel so much more level after you explore your feelings. Change. Yeah, as I was saying before, you're not afraid of change, you're not afraid of the new cycles of life. You know. Oops. Gosh. There we go. And music. Yeah, music gets you out of your... for some of you, music gets you out of your head, out of your emotions, so you don't have to really think too deeply or feel too deeply into things. But like, it seems like as soon as the music ends, it's back to where you started. You need to do that deep healing work, just so that you can move past these emotions, move past these depressive episodes. Completion, yeah, as I was saying, karmic completion. You keep exploring the depths of yourself, so then your karmic depths are complete, so that you can move on to the next stage of your life. Oh, lovely. And then we have Seeker, the light attributes, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they go. Shadow attribute, inability to commit to a path once found. Yeah. You're always, it seems like you're always searching to the inner depth of yourself, because you're not afraid of doing that deep inner healing work so that you can feel much lighter within yourself, so you can think much more clearly. There's so much clarity of mind in this pile so that you can make better choices for yourself. Poet, light attribute, expresses soul insight in symbolic language. Shadow attribute, turns a lyric gift to a negative or destructive effect. Yeah, so I'm just seeing that for this one with the shadow attribute, turns lyric gift to negative destructive effect. You know, you have so much depth within you with the Queen of Chalices, but you refuse to really dive deep into your emotions because you find it to be negative. You choose not to dive deep because maybe you'll be accessing old memories that aren't so nice to be thinking about and feeling about. So then next we have Gambler, light attribute, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Shadow attribute, relying on luck rather than hard work. Yeah, so you're a very intuitive pile. You just know things, as I was saying before. You just know, when you know, you know. And you're so willing to follow your intuition that other people may be like, wow, why are you doing this? It doesn't make any sense. But it makes sense to you because your intuition is alerting you to everything that's new. But for some of you, you choose not to listen to your intuition because you don't trust it, because you're trying to dampen these emotions, these deep emotions, so that you can't access your intuition. By doing this deep healing work, you'll be able to access your intuition so much more easier, because you're not fighting against your emotions. Let's see what more we can get for this pile, because I feel like we've missed out on some important information. Okay. There we go. I'll just choose this one. Yeah. Oh, 2. Yeah, so as I was saying, this pile's quite patient. Some of you are very patient. It's like, you know, things take time, months, even years, and you're willing to go through it the long way around, or just stay in it for the long haul, because you're passionate about what you're doing, and you know it's a good, lucrative kind of thing that you want to be doing. So in some ways, oh no, actually I'm hearing be stubborn about your goals. I read about that the other day, on an app. I'll link it down below. Be stubborn about your goals, but be, what's the word? Be flexible in how you get there. So the Knight of Pentacles is flexible in achieving his goals. He knows that your goals you can't get to your goals in one way, because many things can happen, that many shifts can happen. So you got to be flexible about how you achieve your goals. And the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so yeah, I'm seeing that this is those who are able to do that shadow work. You're quite friendly, because it's like you don't have anything against anyone, because you've done the work to really release old attachments, old feelings towards people. So it's like you have this fresh outlook. on people, so you can be open about your own experiences and teach others how to do that shadow work and to follow their intuition, basically. Alright, so that was quite quick and to the point, pile one. Not like usual. So yeah, if you agreed with some of this that was being said, comment in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and email me if you'd like a personal reading. My email is in the can't speak. My email is in the description box. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, pile one. Hi pile two. Hi pile two. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. If you'd like an in-depth reading about your own personality or anything else for that matter, my email is down in the description box. If you'd like to have a personal reading, don't forget to subscribe and comment if you resonate with any of what's being said. So let's take a look at your personality, who you are by yourself, who you are with others, and your shadow aspects. Let's get into it. 6 of Chalices. And the 2 of Swords. Okay, yeah. So, I'm seeing here that some of you can be quite stuck on the past. It's almost like you're always thinking about the past and you feel like you can't move from the past. It's almost like it's constantly on your mind and you have 2 kind of directions to go in. Oh, should I focus on the past and really dwell into this, or should I just move on? And it's like you're in that constant state of staying in the past and in the now and feeling stuck. The Sun. Oh, lovely card. The 6 of Swords reversed. Yeah, you haven't, some of you haven't moved on from the past. Some of you are just refusing to move on, or it could be that something's happened in the past that wasn't very good to you, or it could be like you're stuck with the same old people, you're just staying around them and you can't, it's like you can't see your way out of being around the same old people. You can't find your way out of thinking about the past, out of, you know, reliving certain situations. And the Ace of Swords. Oh well, yeah. Some of you have so much clarity, like you're very expressive, you're very clear in what you say. And for others, it's like that you're in murky waters. It's like you're constantly in murky waters because you can't move past from the past. But I am seeing like some of you have a very happy disposition. It's very rare that you aren't happy. For some of you, it could be what's the word? Like false positivity, yeah. But for some of you, you're very positive people, and you're so transparent as well. You know how to have fun, and you know how to have fun, but you're very straight talking as well. You're straight to the point. You can put boundaries between you and other people if these people tend to drain your energy. You know how to cut people off. I just heard, don't take my kindness for weakness. The Six of Pentacles, yeah, you're quite giving. Some of you are very giving. Some of you are in relationships where there's a give and take and give as well. So it's very balanced in that way. Ace of Wands. Wow, you were quite inspired most of the time. Wow. I just feel very warm. Some of you are very warm people. You're very welcoming, but obviously you can put your boundaries in place if you need to implement boundaries. And you're straight talking, and people seem to love how you can talk straight to the point. You're very honest, no messing around. And you're very trustworthy as well, which is nice. Oh, putting a smile on my face. Five of Wands. So yeah, so it's like for some people you're plagued by what has happened in the past. You can't move past it, you feel stuck. And for others, you're quite free. You're honest, you're happy, you have a happy disposition, very positive, straight to the point, and can create boundaries for yourself. So let's dive deeper. So we have commitment, yeah. You stick to your word, pile 2. Once you are committed to something, you're in it for the long run. And once you make a commitment to yourself as well, you don't break that commitment. You're quite reliable, and you make promises to yourself as well. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Encouragement, reversed. Wizard of awareness. Yeah, you're very aware, self-aware. You're quite balanced within yourself as well. I just have a sense that people come to you when they're not feeling quite themselves, or they just want advice, and then they come to you because you're quite wise. Oh, bless you. Golden Palace. Yeah, as I was saying, you know your worth, pile 2. And if anyone tries to bring you down to their level, which is like they haven't done that inner work to bring value for themselves, they don't know themselves. If they try to bring you down to their level, then it's like, no, you can cut them off straight away. You can say it like it is, so that you're not brought down to their level. You know, the sun highlights everything that is bad for you. The sun highlights everything that is good for you and which will help you thrive. And you are constantly thriving because you're cutting people off. And it's like the bad people, you're a very good lie detector, is what I'm hearing as well. You're a very good lie detector. You see the bad things before they're coming. Or it's like with one interaction with someone, you can tell whether they are a good person, or whether they are not so good. So you put a boundary in place straight away. Oops. Love. Yeah, you're very loving, as I said before. You're extremely loving, and once you make a commitment to someone, you're in it for the long haul, just as long as they don't go against you, like pull you down from your high regard of yourself, if that makes sense. You have a high regard for yourself, and you won't let anyone get in the way of that, basically. Environment. Yeah, you are very aware of your environment. You're in tune with your environment. You know what's going on before anyone else does. And you know whether you should stay somewhere or whether you shouldn't. Communication, yes, yes. You lot are good communicators. You say things like it is. You're very honest, you're very truthful, and that's what other people love about you. So when people come into your life and they see that you're being honest and they stay around, they are the right people for you. Because obviously, as I said before, you don't allow any old people just to come into your life. You are very in tune with your environment, so you can see who needs to be cut off and who can stay in your life. Let's see. So, advocate. Light attribute inspires you to put compassion into action, and the shadow attribute, embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. Wow, yeah. You're quite inspiring and compassionate, and people can see that. You inspire people to take action on their lives because they can see that you're living your life to the fullest. So they feel quite inspired by that. Child wounded. Light attributes awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, open to learning and path of forgiveness. Can't read. Shadow attributes. Blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Resists moving on through forgiveness. Yeah. So I'm seeing a lot of the shadow attributes in this. So whatever happened in the past, it's like you refuse to do the work to move past it. Do the work to heal from it. You refuse to see what it's doing to you. You just want to stay in the past while living in the here and now, and you're quite stuck. And in that way you can't heal. And then we have servant. Light attribute. Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Shadow attribute. Use the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with your life. Yeah. So you are quite happy helping others. You know, you give and give and give, and others take and take and take. But at the same time, others give and you take as well. So it's quite balanced in that way. You have balanced relationships, which makes you happy because you put that boundary in place. You know who's right for you and you know who isn't. Yeah, so I'm seeing here that some of you need to do that deep inner work because I feel like your inner child is wounded. You need to parent yourself. You need to really heal. I'm seeing here that you need to see a counsellor as well because it's so deep rooted that you probably are quite afraid to explore old wounds. And for others, you're just very warm and welcoming. You're able to implement boundaries when it's needed. You're very honest. You once you make a commitment, then you're in it for the long haul. You'll stay where you're needed as long as it doesn't impact your values and your self-worth. Oh, that was a beautiful reading, pile 2. I feel happy after reading that. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. Comment down below if you resonated with any of this. If you'd like a personal reading, again, my email is in the description box. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Okay, pile 3. Hi pile 3, how you doing? This is your reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and comment what you think about this reading as a whole. If you like a personal reading, then my email is in the description box. So yeah, let's get into your reading. Let's look at your personality, who you are by yourself, who you are with others, and your shadow aspects of yourself. 5 of Swords. Yeah, I'm just seeing here that you have the tendency to feel mentally drained quite a lot through, because it's almost like you keep doing things to excess. You don't realize when you're close to burnout. You don't really pay attention to yourself, so you don't know when you're close to burnout, or you just keep going and going and going, knowing that you're close to burnout, and then you burn out, and then you wonder to yourself, oh, why did I allow myself to get to this point? So you're quite, so basically overthinkers, or you keep doing the most in your life to do the most work, if that makes sense. The Knave of Swords. The 5 of Wands, yeah. There's constant loads of activity going on in your head or around you. You're around so many different personalities, different energies, that it drains you. You can be quite drained quite a lot of the time. Pile 3, are you introverts? Are some of you introverts? So yeah, being around people can be quite draining for you. The 10 of Swords. There's a lot of swords in this reading. And the 8 of Swords, yeah. Some of you feel quite stuck sometimes. It's almost like you put yourself in a position where you can't escape. So that's from overthinking. This is an overthinking pile, yeah. So then you feel trapped in your own head, so you can't see what's ahead of you. And for others, you overwork yourself. You're just in your head a lot. And then for others, it could be that you're introverted, and being around others is quite draining for you. And for some people as well, you love intellectual conversations. You know, you feel quite you love good conversation, and some people love to gossip as well. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of hard work goes. You like to work hard. You like to work yourself to the bone, to the point where you're burnt out. You don't know when to stop. Is this from wanting to please other people, so you do the most work so that you can get a lot of credit for the work you do? Or do you love the work that you do, so then you overwork yourself to the point of burnout? Let me know down below in the comment section. The Emperor. The Ace of Cups. Okay. So some of you love to plan, some of you love to strategize. Some of you may be in Aries. Okay, I just heard that some of you like to one-up other people. So it's almost like you're quite competitive. So some of you can be quite competitive, like you want to be better than everyone else. And where does that come from? Why do you want to be better than everyone else? Why do you want to work harder than everyone else, to the point where you're burnt out because you're trying to be better than everyone else? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you work hard, pile 3. It's like you work hard trying to make the most money, trying to put down roots for yourself, trying to create something for the long term. And because you're working so hard, you burn yourself out. Pay attention to when you're feeling close to burnout. You need to pay more attention to yourself. And don't get tied up with work. Yeah, because with the overthinking, I just feel very stuck. You just find yourself in places where you just feel stuck because your thoughts are just a lot. And let's look more deeper. Let me have some water first. Have protecting treasure. Gentle gardener. Yeah, some of you need to be more gentle with yourself. Because you can be quite hard on yourself because you want to make the most money. You want to work harder than everyone else. Be more kind to yourself. It's like you're very competitive. Where does this competitive streak come from? Are your family competitive? Did you love... I don't know. Do your family reinforce being competitive, being the best at what you do? You need to rework that kind of mind space. Ghostlands, yeah, you can't keep still. You can't stay in the one place for too long because you want to be the best at everything. Why do you want to be the best at everything? Why can't you stay in the here and now? What are you trying to avoid? Yeah, some of you are trying to avoid things, so you're great at avoidance. And rescue. Yeah, you refuse help. You wanted to do things all by yourself. So in that way, why is this a form of protection? Are you protecting yourself? What are you protecting yourself from? What are you scared might come up to the surface if you let go of control? Let's look deeper. We have manifestation, teaching and learning, and time out. Yeah, learn how to take time out. Take note of the time where you feel like you're about to burn out and take a break. Don't keep plotting, don't keep planning your next move. Just take that time out. Even if you're at a pivotal moment in your career, you're breaking through something, I don't know, just take a break. Calm down, slow it down, No need to, because then that's how you can manifest the life you want, by taking a break. You're not constantly going after the next thing. Yeah, some of you may be teachers as well. Some of you love to teach, some of you just love to spread your knowledge. And some of you get things out of manifestation. Through manifestation, manifesting what you want. So we have Liberator here, and the light attribute is freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Yeah, you need to release your thought patterns. As I was saying, in your childhood, competition may have been reinforced within you, so then you try to outwork everyone, but how is that working out for you? Not very well, because you keep draining yourself, you keep burning yourself out. And then shadow attributes, imposing your own tyranny over those who claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Yeah, you're ignoring burnout. You're ignoring the point where you can't go on anymore because you've overworked yourself. Worked yourself into the ground. Vampire. Light attribute makes you aware that someone is or something is draining your life force, and shadow attributes, depleting others from your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. Yeah, so big emphasis on draining. Your energy is quite drained a lot of the time because you're overworking yourself, and that can make you a real drag to be around. Sorry if I dragged you there. And child divine. So we have light attributes, innocence, purity, and redemption, suggest a special connection with the divine, and shadow attribute, an inability to defend oneself from negative forces. Yeah, you can't defend yourself, you can't protect yourself from negative forces, which is your overthinking, which is your overworking yourself, maybe, because it's a learnt behaviour from your childhood. You know, go really work through that. That is a shadow aspect of yourself. The more that you work through it, is the more that you can move past that need to work more, to do more than other people. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you, pile 3. Comment below whether you resonated with any of this. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!